All right, we are live, and it is Noodle Free Mondays. I'm your guy, Mr. C, the Enforcer, aka Poppy Carl, the bad boy. Yup, yup. And we up here in the house. We always get started with a little few videos and stuff as a little bit of a warm up. So we're gonna play some videos for a while, then get it going. I'm gonna start doing my comment and then sharing and getting myself organized for the show. Get some snacks in me because I'm always coming fresh out of work. But I got my logo on the screen. Oh, anyway, I'm stupid. But you know what? Let me change the color of the thing. Oh man. Give me this and go over here and get that. Get out of there. And okay, let's get this video going. Just cat poop. Right here. All right. That's right. I'm back for another episode of Cat Poop Crazy Carl, number 21. This is part of the same series that I'm doing right now, which is called Cat Poop Clean stand-up comedy, where I just tell you some of my comedy sets the way I would tell them naturally as I was on stage. Of course, this microphone is functioning properly. Yes, sure it is. Check. Anyway, let's get into it. As I always tell you guys, I'm an old guy, 48 in September, getting older, switching up the swag, but looking beautiful as always, trying to keep it young because I want to live forever. Like Methuselah, if you don't know, Caucasians call me Black Jesus. If you feel good, just sing it to yourself 1, 2, 3 times. Black Jesus. 1, 2, 3, Black Jesus. Give it one more time, Black Jesus. Yeah, and that's what the non-Black people call me. Like all the Black people that know me, they don't, you know how it is. Jesus can't do miracles in his own city. So, but for some reason, everybody else thinks I'm great. So I'm Carl Anthony. I done lived all over the country, down Virginia, Philly. I've been to Atlanta. I've been to Detroit. I've been traveled all over the country to Texas. I was just in South by Southwest. I live in California. I lived in Tempe, Arizona, all over the country, right? And we're having these things called come to Jesus moments. And of course, as an African-American man, even though I look kind of weird in what I'm wearing, I do like women. African-American women to be specific. And one of the African-American women that's a big woman, because you got to remember I'm 48. So a very important woman when I was a child, her name was Diana Ross, the boss. Mahogany! You know who Mahogany is. You know what it is. Billy the Dealer like, yeah, Colt 45. And make it right, baby. She's like, oh yeah, Mahogany! What a Colt 45. You know. But anyway, she had a child, right? And she's been on that TV show called Sisters. And her name is Tracy Ellis Ross. And I want to tell you guys, one of my come to Jesus moments was, guys, we need to have a talk. I put my sunglasses up because I need you to see my eyes. We need to have a talk, America. Tracy Ellis Ross, we all know who she is. Singer, dancer, actor, playwright, talented writer, director. She can do anything and everything, right? Got beautiful, great. She's in shape. She's award winning. And she's the daughter of Diana Ross. And I was thinking, man, this lady's got everything. She's got beautiful legs and body. And she's just, oh my gosh, she's so perfect. And I looked at her real good one day. And I was just like, why is she not married? Because who would not marry and give this woman children? And I looked at her real good. And I realized that Tracy Lee Ross is perfect everywhere, every single place, but her face. Yeah. I don't know if Tracy Ellis Ross knows she's kind of busted. Low key, her face is shaped like a horse, and she has bugged out eyes. Did you ever notice that? She is so fine, but look at the face. Horse face, bugged out eyes, right? And I was like, oh my God, Tracy Ellis Ross is a 9 everywhere else, but she is a 4 in the face. And I'm like, dude, she's probably met every good brother. You know those red pill guys, Andrew Tate. Women need to seek their own level. You know, Rollo Tomasi, water seeks its own level. What's the guy name? The old white guy that used to do something. You know, I don't want to Rush Limbaugh type guys, but I forget his name and whatnot. But you know, the men love him and whatnot. Water seeks its own level. And I was like, Tracy Ellis Ross, I think your water is Flint water. Because, you know, I think you finer than you are. And I think we need to talk about that as America. We need to stop lying to Tracy. And next time Tracy gets to walk around thinking she's so cute, and you could take that to them little twins from the old TV show now too, the one that got divorced. I know you think you're cute with your ugly little light-skinned self. You know, light-skinned women can be ugly too. These are two, what's her name? Tia Mowry? Two ugly light-skinned women who need to calm it down. So let's tell them that they need to start learning how to date a bus driver. You notice how I talked about some of these modern women, these great talented women like Tracy and Tia that did their thing. Beautiful women, but busted in the face. I'm sorry, you asked for too much. But anyway, that's not the point. What I'm talking about is me. I'm 48. I'm kind of old, right? So I like old school women, like I don't know if anybody's into cars out there, but cars back in the day didn't have computers, and they used to have this thing called a carburetor that you could just put gas in. Sometimes you hit it with a stick, it'll run. You can pour water in it. Man, you can basically make the car run off of anything. You can stick butter in the daggone thing. Car would run, right? And they made all these new cars with the computers, and that's how the women are. They're like the old school women, like my mom and grandma and them. They're like the carburetor cars, right? And these new women are like the computers. Like once the computer breaks down, the woman's no good. It's like, okay, I gotta reboot. I'm like, oh my God, you gotta reboot. You suck. But then I got an old school women, you know, a chick that's about 40 and up. And then all I gotta do is, I'm not gonna lie, dump a little gasoline on her, hit her with a stick. She works like a charm. I mean, I don't preach abuse, but I'm just saying, any woman that can take a good punch is the kind of woman I need to make children with. That's all I'm saying. Old school women, you don't got to worry about it. But these new women, they need a therapist and doctors and healthcare and WIC. And it's like, oh, come on, man. But these old school chicks, all they needed was to be freed from like slavery. And that was it. So that's another come to Jesus moment that is like, as a younger guy, I like younger women, but older women, they're sturdy. Old chicks are sturdy. Like, I need to figure out a way to make old women have babies. Because these young chicks, I can't take the computer reset reboot. I don't want to go to yoga. Jesus Christ. Because as a black man, I'm beautiful, I'm young. Well, I'm old actually, but I look beautiful and young at times. And I always was wondering why I had trouble. And people would always talk about black on black crime. You know, somebody would get passed on. Recently, you had Tyree. A young man recently got choked out in New York City. And they were talking about him. I can't remember his name right now, but I don't want to say it and mess it up. But he recently got choked out. And people are like, man, why do people like treat African Americans this way? And it's like, well, the crime stats say that African Americans do the most violent crime. And it's like, man, it's not that dangerous that you say on these crimes. So I decided to do my homework. So I looked up the crime stats. I looked up the FBI crime stats. I believe it's figure number either 28 or 43. I can never remember the right number. But look it up. It's the crime stats of crime, arrests, breakdown by race, and what for. If you do not know, there are 28 crime stats in the FBI crime stats race. Now, people are right to a certain extent. 5 of the statuses are like armed robbery, murder, assault, robbery, things like that, right? Basically crimes of passion. Black people lead in like 4 or 5 of these categories at about a 40 to 50% rate. But Caucasians are right behind us at like 35%, 40%. So they're right behind us. So if African Americans committed 5,000 murders, Caucasians committed 4,500 murders. And then the rest of the country did what they did. So I was like, man, okay, well, God, it does kind of look like I can see why people are scared of African Americans. But then I looked at the other 28 crime stats. Because at first I only looked at 4. I looked at the other 28. Besides maybe one or two other of these 28 total crime stats, did you know that it is not Black people that lead in these crime statistics? It is Caucasian people. Did you know that out of SA, where men touch women and do inappropriate stuff to women, 60 to 70% Caucasian? Crimes, all the non-violent crimes, Caucasian. Arrested, about 6 to 7 million people get arrested every year. And about 5 million of them are Caucasian. Do you realize that, let me look around, that about every 30 seconds, a Caucasian person is committing a crime worth being arrested for? You think African Americans and people of minorities are dangerous? Look up the crime stats at the FBI and see what it says about how much Caucasians are doing crime. You're going to be scared of every Caucasian you see from now until March. I don't know what month it is, but March is next year, so you got a whole year. Trust me, oh my God. So that's that. So check out the FBI crime stats, look them up. It'll really change your perceptions on who's dangerous in this country. African Americans are not so dangerous, even though I am fairly dangerous. Now, that's another story. Let's talk about the crime statistics, why they're scared of African Americans. And it comes into something that most people, like Umar Johnson, like Dr. Claude, like Boyce Watkins, like Tariq Nasheed, they would say that it's racism. It's white supremacy. It's what's going on. Vicky Dillard, Michi X, all of them. It's racism, white supremacy, right? It's what they say. And I was just like, and I used to be on the same thing, thinking everything was racism. And I used to think like people that we thought were so-called racist literally woke up every day, drank their coffee, ate their tea. You know, they might have, rubbed one out a little bit because to make them feel better. And just is like, I'm going to get me somebody with a tan today. Yep. Racism 101. I'm going to get me somebody with a tan today. I got to do that every morning. And I was like, what? And then I realized after I looked around, like, no, racism doesn't work that way, guys. And then I came up with a phrase because I want to explain this to everybody because I want us to get understanding so we can move forward. Racism is not personal. It's just business. And I'm going to tell you why. And here we go. So, thousands of years ago, back when everybody was still in Europe and everything was tight, before the Crusades, before going into the slave trades in the 1600s, Caucasians were all back in Europe. It was a good time. Everything was spreading. Everybody got everything going. People were living. They were doing good. And then it came the era of what you would call the Dark Ages. That's the Robin Hood era. Remember Robin Hood? Steal from the rich, give to the poor? Just like these meth heads right down there on LA and Central Avenue right now. Robin Hood, steal from the rich, give to the poor. And it was because all the European kings had took over all the land. Nobody had any jobs. It was hard to live. And everybody was fighting, right? They're fighting the Scottish and the Irish. They was fighting the Eastern Europeans. They're fighting the Armenians, the Russians. They're fighting everybody over there. And one day they realized, oh my God, because if you don't remember, there's always like an African servant hanging out with the Europeans. So the African servant is in the back just watching them fight in the Dark Ages. Take that, Robin Hood. Take that, Little John. Let me kill you, Braveheart, Mel Gibson. Irish, Scottish, everybody. And the African is in the back like, wow, oh my God. These white men are killing themselves. This is beautiful. I like these. And then one of the white guys noticed him happy back there. Like, wait a minute. And he told all the white guys, stop, guys, stop. And one of the white guys was still in the middle of doing some killing. He's like, yo, John, stop what you're doing right now. You can make that baby later. Okay? So get over here. He's like, guys, oh my goodness, we're killing too much of our brothers. I heard that there were some guys that are about 3,000 miles that way, down in Africa in the Middle East. And they have this God. His name is Allah. And And they got this guy, the prophet's name is Muhammad. And they said that Jesus, Jesus, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, they said politics over punani. We do education over ecstasy. We do literacy over linguistic ability. N-A-T-U-R-A-L, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. N-A-T-U-R-A-L, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. Hey.
From the skinny to the biggie, ain't no plastic in the body. Keep that trash away from kitty. Like my ladies green the way the nature made them. Curly hair the nation, chocolate presentation. We like the ladies, litty flavored basket Robin, skinny waistin'. Don't get it wrong, we even take them yellow, brown, Caucasian. Patron Dr. Umar, ain't no bunny hopping. Too far. The natural queens coming all sizes, dropping stars.
N-A-T-U-R-A-L, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. N-A-T-U-R-A-L, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural
it's going down. Black Trump in the house. Body parts soft, clean, jean pillows popping. Tasty water flows, nappy heads steady rocking. Where your man at? Well, I'm here now. All that big chat, it ain't here now. Protection in the building, family beat and drilling. Cooking for the kids and get me piece of beat and dealing. My trusted counsel when I get my piece of bacon building. Keep the family diet clean. I need a
N-A-T-U-R-A-L, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. N-A-T-U-R-A-L, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. Hey. We do murder over money, and we do righteousness over your activity. I need a natural girl. A Big Papa Africa.
Look, I'm so sorry, okay? Coincidentally, if there's anything I can do to make this go away without involving the authorities.
Yeah. I think we work something.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is.
We just so we're on the same page, you're not like any of you.
Oh, fuck. I forgot my jive juice.
Yeah, there.
Hey guys. Where'd you get that cookie?
Fuck this cookie. Come on.
It's Michael's Maker Hall. Stock up on art supplies, t-shirts, frames, floral, and more. Don't miss out on these great deals.
Where is he? Here we go. Keep the pace. This way. This way. Oh, we're gonna get that son of a bitch.
No ticket. Yes! I'm late.
God! God! Where is it? There it is. On the ground now. Right now. This is the man. Right now. I need more Pokeballs. God, I need more Pokeballs. Go. Son of a bitch. Go. Hey, man. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Ha! Here you go. I got it. Oh.
This is some good shit.
Really good shit.
It's no surprise. The apocalypse is upon us. And let's be honest, shit's about to go down.
Having been trained by the likes of M. Bison and Sagat, who better to show you the skills and technique for survival than from someone who has lost it all.
At Brad's Apocalypse, you too will learn the ways of
the Siamese ninja roll, the Himalayan fucking jet, the Korean human sacrifice, the China ninja star, and the most important skill of all, American wisdom.
So if you lack the physical strength to out Korean drones, zombies, even your neighborhood crackhead, join Brad's Apocalypse. Your life depends on it.
Call 1-888-APOCALYPSE. It's an Arby's number, but they know me.
All right, perfect.
Oh shit! Yes! Yes! Hey, shit is definitely popping off now. This calls for a celebration. Random friend, order some pizza.
Wait a minute. Every time you order, it take like 2 hours, yo.
Yeah, man, you're right. Au contraire, we can just get my white guy. What white guy? No. My white guy.
Hey guys. All right, what's the situation?
White guy. We need to get some pizzas over here, but we need it here in white people time.
No problem. How's it going? Yeah, we're gonna need 3 medium pizzas over here. If you can do that for us. Hey buddy, how you doing, man? Hey, hashtag White Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you think you get 3 pizzas over here for us? Hey man, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, 15 minutes and they're on the house.
White guy does it every time. Oh, wait. Tell me more.
1-800-WHITE-GUY assists in talking to white girls who don't date black guys yet, seating at restaurants, acquiring loans, buying condoms, run-ins with the police, moments of sympathy, hitchhiking, finding the remote, even the cure for AIDS. Just ask Charlie Sheen. That's right, 1-800-WHITE-GUY. White privilege for everyone. And he doesn't sleep. He runs off of pure white power.
All right, fellas, we need to get this pool dug out by 3 p.m., so no slacking like usual. You hear?
No problem, Rick. We're on it.
All right.
Hey, is it true that we're digging on an ancient burial ground?
Yeah, I think Brad's right. I think this is an ancient Tokioli tribe's ground.
Look, I don't care what we're digging. I would dig up my own grandmother if I got paid for it. You hear? We two get down there and dig. You know, I hate smoke. It's the absolute worst. Jesus Christ. How's it going, morons?
Going good, Rick. Thanks, man. Yeah. He's a nice dude. Yeah. Sky. Whoa, I found something. Oh. Whoa, like an old-ass pipe.
Whoa! Hey, there's still some green in there. Do you think we should... Okay.
Ahoy there! You've awakened the great Genie Funyun, and I'm here to grant you too 3 wishes.
A haunted genie?
It's awesome.
Now, isn't it crazy that I came through that pipe, through both your lungs, and now I'm
Oh, dude, you got your mind blow juice on my
I'm
hat.
sorry.
I know, crazy, right? So what's your first wish, my masters?
This is you, man. This is you.
Okay. Genie, we're tired. We'd like a 10-minute break.
You shall have that, as you wish, my masters.
All right.
Are you kidding me? You wasted one of your wishes on a damn 10-minute break? Why didn't you ask for $1 billion? You would have never had to work again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks for looking out, Rick. Man, you're smart.
I've granted your first wish. Now, what shall the second be?
Well, Genie, got some suds, and we're a little hungry. So for our second wish, we wish for a 6-inch, 12-inch meatball sub.
Nice save.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Your wish is my command.
Will you just shut the fuck up? You just wasted 2 weeks. Complete bullshit.
Oh, you know what, Rick? Why don't you take a hit off of it, and then you can have 3 wishes of your own.
Oh, nice, man. Share it.
Are you idiots not even going to use your 3rd wish? You guys are dumber than I thought.
Oh my God, we had a whole nother wish. Dude, for always looking out for us, we wish that Rick never has to breathe in smoke again.
Your 3rd wish.
Because you hate smoke,
No.
Rick.
I need smoke to make my own wishes.
I don't think it's working. Right?
Peace,
I don't
bitches.
think it works like that, Rick.
Rick, man, we gotta get back to work.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes.
Yeah, and we gotta get this pool done by 3, so we can't slack.
That's right.
Own rules.
Yup.
And take your pants off, man. Stay a while.
Yeah, dude.
All right. It's the Skid Bags Fast 5 with my man JD, the Godson, sticking and moving with the Rock M&B on his shirt. So you ready for the Fast 5 questions, JD?
Let's do it.
That's what I'm talking about. So what's your personal style of comedy?
I'd say influence of improv, on the spot, in the moment, with the guy.
That's what I'm talking about. So who inspired you to be in comedy? Is there a particular person that set you off in the game?
Of all the people, ultimately, right now, I would say Jim Carrey, definitely. Wiry, phenomenal,
physical.
Great. And what would you tell a new stand-up comedian coming up in the game?
What would I tell him?
Yeah, what would you tell him?
If you got the courage, keep going up. Don't be afraid to walk off when you're done. Don't be afraid. Even if you got 3 minutes and you only had 2.5, just walk the fuck off. Just keep grinding, keep grinding, keep grinding. If you really mean it and you really mean it, you're going to do it. You're going to keep doing it. That's what I would say. Just
hammering away. That's what I'm talking about.
Anchor it.
That's what I'm talking about. Where you from, guy? What part of comedy put you in the world? What's your style? What would you say it again?
Seattle, Washington is where I'm from. 206. We got Joel McHale represent for us. We got, Kyle Catan for Chris Catan, Chris Catan, for example. But I want to be the first person that's from Seattle that is improv, and improv is my jam. So all of my comedy is improv.
Excellent,
Everything.
excellent. By the way, I saw Chris Catan walking down the street looking wild a little while back. Anyway, so why don't you give me 6 words that begin with S?
6 words that begin with S. Super, superior, standard, supplementary, successful, sexy.
Yeah.
Sexy.
That's right.
Sexy.
Sexy. JD,
Sexy.
that 6 words begin with us. The Skipbacks Fast 5. You killed that shit. Yo, you got anything you want to tell people on the social media world about you?
I love you. Welcome to the future audience. Look forward to the future player when he's on Saturday Night Live. And then we will all be together in the future.
Where can they find you, JD?
You can find me on Instagram, future_player_JDK. Future_player JDK. That's me.
That's what I'm talking about. The JDK killing the Fast 5. Got the 6 words. Doing the Skipbacks Radio. Street Team Entertainment. We fucking with it. The thing don't show at the Comedy Store. Break it down. We out. The God. Whoop, whoop. All right, and we are in the game. We are officially live doing the show. We got our videos done, got our few things started, and now we're in the game. I'm Mr. CD Enforcer, aka Poppy Collar, the bad boy, aka Black Jesus, aka Mr. CD Enforcer, aka Carl Anthony for president. All kind of names that don't mean nothing unless I ever get successful, right? So we're gonna get into the show. I don't have any of my guest hosts with me just yet, but I'm here in my Superman shirt, so I don't need them. This show is called Noodle Free Mondays, and this show is all about people that do weird stuff out in society. We analyze it, and then we say, why did they do this? Why? Right? Now I'm looking at the screen and the camera. It's like look at the camera, look at the screen, screen, right? It's so complicated. Now I understand what it's like to be Beyonce. I just want to know that. I need a beehive. I need a bunch of haters. But what we're going to talk about today is, of course, as mentioned, a bunch of crazy stuff. As you know what's going on. If you know anything about what's going on in the pro-Black community, Dr. Umar Johnson recently met up with Sukihana. Yes, Sukihana the goat, a.k.a. Suki with the good coochie. So he talked to her, so we're going to talk about that a little later. Also, Miss Carly Russell, who's a young lady who faked her kidnapping, was recently exposed for such, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. Also, we have a TikTok star that is in Dubai, and she has had her passport taken, and she can't leave the country until she finishes a court case because she was yelling at a man at a rental place. She was yelling. She did a little cursing. She probably was talking a little trash. They said they put out a thing that said she demoralized them, but we'll talk about that too. And it's interesting how things are so different everywhere else. Also, there was sponsored off of this Carly Russell thing where she faked it. An 11-year-old white girl faked it too. I don't know her name right now, but she faked it too. Got caught in just the last 2 days. And the cops put her in handcuffs and was like, yo, you better not do this again, Caucasian woman, because we don't appreciate it, right? And it's a very important thing. So we're going to talk about all that today. We usually do a wrap up. Since I don't have Bolo here, I guess I will do my own wrap up of what's been going on with me since our last show. I did 2 comedy shows. Actually, I did 3 comedy shows this weekend, 2 for Young Baka, 1 for Onye Abikwe and Carol Newell, the world's best laugh. Had a great set. I did my animal set, and this is when I compare humans to animals and talk about how we're very similar to them, and how some animals even are a little bit better than us at even things like love. Like I have one that's all about how relationships, certain animals mate for life. And no matter how long the guy comes back, as long as he comes back alive, no matter what he did, he can smell like perfume. He can have sprinklers on him. Doesn't matter. He can smell like a straight prostitute. His woman still says, hey, you know what? I'm glad you're back. Watch the kids. I'm getting something to eat. So that's what that was about. Great weekend. Did I see any movies? I don't think so. Now, I did realize I'm not as young as I used to be. I did 2 shows yesterday, and I'm very active. I'm like Seinfeld and Kramer. I'm like Kramer on stage. So I'm all over the place. I'll be jumping up and down and swinging and all this stuff, right? Today, well, actually, last night when I went to bed and today, I woke up, my knees hurt, my ankles hurt. I'm like, what the hell happened? I didn't even do anything. I didn't even walk anywhere. It was my acting. So that's a tip for people that's getting older. We're not built like we used to be. Let's bring up a report, one of our first reports for the things we're going to talk about on Noodle Free Mondays. Thank you guys for watching once again, if anybody is watching. And let's get into Carly Russell. And this is from the Washington Times. I'm going to look at their news report. And then the Alabama woman admits kidnapping story was a hoax. So as you can see, they got the police commissioner guy, who I'm not going to lie to you, this dude's sports coats are so fly. So fly. This is the flyest dude. He is a pimp. He out here pimping, getting Carly Russell. So let's read some of this to you. Authorities in Alabama said Monday that a woman has confessed to fabricating a story that she was kidnapped after stopping to check on a toddler she saw walking on the sideway. Now, one of the things that she said was that she drove 600 yards and she was supposedly driving alongside of the toddler. 600 yards is 6 full football fields. She was basically driving next to the Usain Bolt of babies. Like in the grass, she said he had no shoes on and he's 600 yards. We should have known right then. And the cops said they knew from the minute that they got the report on Wednesday that it was a lie. They were just being respectful and not calling her out. So that's that. She, of course, eventually had her lawyer come out and make a statement. He said that there was no kidnapping on Thursday. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. The statement read according to Derziz, who is this cool son of a gun in this jacket. God, he's so cool. He's probably banging chicks left and right. My client apologizes for her actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, and the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well. And as to her friends and her family. Now, a lot of this sounds like she's getting away with it. She's only going to be charged with 2 misdemeanors. Both of them have a 1-year charge with I think it's a $2,000 fine. She will most likely pay the fine. She'll probably only do 30 days in jail, and then she's going to get out. Okay? Now, I want to tell you guys, this shows you that racism is important, but not so important. You want to know why Carly Russell seems to be almost getting away with this? Her parents have money. And if you have money in America, you can get away with almost anything. Donald Trump said, I could shoot a man on Fifth Avenue and get away with it. Donald Trump said that. You know all these court cases he's in? He's rich. He's going to get off Just like Carly Russell. Her parents have money. They got a lawyer. They're doing all this lawyer talk crap. Get off. So let's see if they got any videos about this that we can check out. Carly Russell, back it up. Videos. Okay, I spelled her name wrong. I spelled it Carly. Carlee. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is 1 minute long. This is a good one. Let's check out this one. All right. I said, oh wait. I gotta give credit because these guys, they get mad at me if I don't give credit. So let me make sure I give credit to all the. ABC News. All right, let's share this. I want to pause this. Let me get it up and share it. So here's the original, one of the original stories, and she's recently been charged, even though she was released immediately afterwards. So check it out.
Student who admitted to staging her own kidnapping, triggering a 49-hour search effort, now turning herself into authorities. ABC's Ike Achachi has the details on the charges she's facing. Good morning, Ike.
Good morning, Janae. Alabama prosecutors charging Carly Russell with 2 misdemeanors for the 25-year-old's role in falsely reporting to law enforcement officers and falsely reporting an incident, each punishable with up to 1 year in prison if she's convicted. Now, on the night of July 13th, Russell called 911 from her car, claiming she saw a child walking alone on the interstate. Now, when police arrived, all they found was Russell's car, along with her wig, phone, and purse. But neither Russell nor the child were there. Now, her disappearance sparking that frantic 2-day search. Police and volunteers handing out flyers, searching the area. That is, until Russell returned home on the night of July 15th, claiming she was kidnapped and escaped, eventually admitting that she made the whole thing up. Now, the police chief saying Russell searched for Amber Alerts and the movie Taken on her phone for her disappearance. She's since been released on a $2,000 bond as she awaits trial. It's still unclear exactly why Russell fabricated the story. Guys?
Questions there. All right. I thank you so much.
All right. So, and I got my guest hosts with me. I got my guys with me coming in. They just all slid in. We got Bolo M Tautology, who just slid in the building 5 seconds ago, aka BMT the Mastodon. How you doing, Bolo? Okay, Bolo's watching porno. Also, we got my guy with me.
My bad, bro. My bad. This bitch want to fight a big ass pit bull over here.
Oh, no,
my bad, bro. What's up, y'all?
Also, we got my other guy with me here, Mr. BAS, the infamous. And in the background, that is Killer. Is that correct?
Well, I bet hey, yeah, that was Killer right there.
What did Killer's boyfriend leave the car?
No, he right next to me. Somebody walking this big ass dog, but walk right by us and shit.
Oh,
so
Killer trying to smash.
Yeah, she tried to do, ensure her fucking hostility towards another animal and shit.
Oh, calm down.
So, but
Chilling, man. I was just looking at the Carly thing, seeing what's going on with that. What's going on? So let's do some wrap up. What's going on with you?
Shit, you already know, man. Fucking another day, another dollar. It's the first of the month. You already know what that means and shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I was banging fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony on the way home all day. First of the month, wake up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, get your checks and come on. Hell yeah.
Who's that bitch?
It's still hot in Philly?
Today wasn't that bad. It was a little bit cool right now, but shit. Yesterday, oh my God, bro. It's like Whoever made fucking Mother Nature mad, bro, damn, fuck them motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah, it's the same here and whatnot. It's hot as shit here, dog. Hot as shit. I'm going to the supermarket. Volo, you there? You muted, Volo. I can't unmute you. It says it won't let me unmute you. That means you have to hit the button, sir.
You gotta talk to the robot. You can't talk to Volo and shit.
Emo, unmute Volo. I think Volo is watching porno or sleep. And it's the crazy shit because he just came in. How I know about it? So did you see that news story that I was looking at?
What'd you say?
Did you hear that news story I was looking at about Carly Russell, the girl that lied about being kidnapped?
Oh man, you already know what she is. That bitch ain't shit.
She ain't shit, like a motherfucker. And she did it to get her boyfriend back.
Oh my god. There's always some shit like that too.
Nut as she like, oh, I'm a nursing student. I'm rich. I'm educated. Well, why are you doing this dumb shit?
That makes her look more dumber and shit.
Yeah, well, that's the game. Bolo, you there? I can't unmute you, boy.
He's on a commercial break.
Yeah, he's on a full commercial break. Even though Emo looks wide awake, so that's a good thing and whatnot. So what's going on? So did you hear about that story? Did you hear about it on the news and everything?
About what? That story? Nah. Stories like that I don't like listen to because the bitches ain't shit.
Yeah, well, that's basically the story, that she's a bitch that ain't shit. So,
bro, and that happens a lot, bro. That's not something that happens once in a while. That happens a lot, bro. It just doesn't hit the news stories like that.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, another story I was going to talk about was a TikTok trucker who was also in jail in Dubai right now because she was yelling at a motherfucker, and it's illegal for women to yell in Dubai. Did you hear about this story?
We talked about it last week, I think. I didn't hear it, but yeah, I heard about it from y'all and shit.
Yep. And then my noodle of the week is a guy named Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar Ifantunde Johnson. He recently met with Sukihana, you know, the rapper chick.
Yeah.
And he's one of those pro-blacks that wants to fix the community. But he thinks he can change Sukihana. Do you think he can fix Sukihana?
Man, fuck no. Once a hoe, always a hoe.
Exactly. And he was smiling like a motherfucker. Let me see if I can find a video of this shit.
Well, he was on his Dr. Phil moment and shit.
Yeah, he's on there simping like a motherfucker. Oh, there he is. Hello.
Yeah, I'm laughing because I fell asleep on Danica going in on that nigga.
As you should.
Bolo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, BAS?
Shit, another day, another dollar. You already know.
Same here, yo. You know, same here.
Ain't nothing popping with y'all?
I didn't even know who she was, yo.
You ain't messing much.
Sukihana?
Yeah, I ain't have a clue.
Wait, you don't know who Suki with the good coochie is?
Nah, man, I don't know who the fuck that is, man.
You know, Bolo not allowed to look
now,
at shit
but
like that.
I ain't know prior to Umar. Crazy.
Yeah, Umar tripping.
I found out about it. She was on Love and Hip Hop Miami, I think it was. That's how I found out who she was and shit.
Yeah, she's one of them.
She was a hoe on the show, so I could imagine in real life and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Suki's
Yo, my bad last week. I got on and shit. I got off fast and shit. My phone fucking was acting up, so I had to get off it and I couldn't get back on and shit after that. You know, I fucked with the settings and I fucked it up and shit.
You all good. I'm sitting up here. I'm just trying to get a video. I was looking at that video, but I found another one. And I don't know if you guys are into the Second Amendment, but I'm a Second Amendment guy. And this one chick that's like a badass bitch that does these Second Amendment videos. I want y'all to check it out. Think she ain't even no noodle. I just like her goddamn videos because She thick as hell and she like guns. Let's see what we got here. Let me hit this. Bam. Let me give her her video credit. Let's check it out. Now I'm gonna get you guys comments on it. Let me share. So I want to give credit to this lady right here. Her name is Yoki Stirrup, and she's one of my favorite people. I'm a Second Amendment guy. Even though I don't own enough weapons, I think every American should own a weapon.
Yo, gang, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at the 360 range. We are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range, and we will be bringing Big Mama out this morning. Now, if you don't know who Big Mama is my Barrett M82 A150 BMD, and we will be handling these spray cans. So,
She got a fat ass, I'll tell you that much.
said,
Ass
good
is
morning.
fat.
How you guys doing? Y'all all right? I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we are going to set up these cans and we are going to send them 50s down range. We have probably 100 yards, maybe a little bit over 100 yards, give or take. But
she know that ass
it's
is
going to be
fat.
a good time this
That
morning.
shit jiggling. See that shit got crazy out of and everything. Look at that bitch.
She's great.
I'm playing with these pistols and stuff. Let's shoot some big guns. All right, so let's do it. All right.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it before in another video my son put me on to. She nice with the guns. Oh man. I put my shit forward. Oh man, I ain't pay my bill of this. Probably gonna be fucking with that shit.
You right? Yo, wait till she start.
See if I can
Hey
hit
guys,
that stump
my
first,
internet's acting up. I'm gonna do a
we'll
reset.
work
You
on
guys
that.
just keep talking.
Oh, we hit it, but it didn't explode.
BS. BS. Are you still on? This is Bug. So I might be the only one on. All right. I don't know. Where was I at? I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing on here. No reparations. Ice Cube, he doing his thing. Use this phone first. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, she's selfish. Oh, this is my history one. Let me go to home. All right. Convos with Kenyatta. What was Kenyatta? I guess the fight Crawford versus Spence. See what Kenyatta rapping about. what's the name there? You know, with the 1-2. And I think BS dropped off.
No, I was trying. I had to reset my internet. My internet was tripping.
Oh,
there you go. He back.
Oh, he back too now?
All right. That's definitely not it.
Y'all, can y'all hear me?
Hold on. My phone.
Yeah, he back. My internet was tripping.
Ready?
That shit crazy.
See, but now I don't know if I hit the stump. Obviously didn't hit the can. The can is pressurized.
Shit ain't worried about 12:30. I'm out of this bitch. Fucking out of here.
Did it freeze again?
I think so.
But we still on. So it's still recording us. I don't know what's going on with him though.
Man, he high. He probably fucked up something and shit.
Did you get a chance to see that fight?
Man, fuck no, man. By the time I got home, bro, that shit was already done. I was like, man, I might be able to catch the last 4 rounds and shit. Hell no. As I'm parking up, my son coming out talking about Crawford 1 and shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's highlights and shit. I watched that shit. Well, it look like we lost fucking Mr. C.
Yeah. He's saying his internet. He had to reset it, you know.
We ain't on about 12:30. I'm out because I fucking hot as shit in this car.
So what else been up, man?
Man, you already know, man. It's to be crazy like always and shit. Doing these fucking deliveries. Nothing new. Bitches ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Customers ain't shit.
Yo, they hit me yesterday. Or was it today? Yeah. Yesterday they wanted me to go down like North Philly to pack in at till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Where at? You don't know?
Right, like I guess near Temple. Like I just glanced at it, but I ain't feel like working till 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, Temple University.
Cause you know I live around there and shit.
Huh? Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm right there with the hospital, like 2 blocks away from the hospital. 2, maybe 3 blocks away.
Yeah, they wanted me to go in there late last night till 3 in the morning, but because I had to work at 7 again till 7, that's why I ain't do it.
I'm right here on Erie Ave. So you know I'm exactly like 2 minutes away, fucking driving, like 5 minutes walking and shit.
Like Broadnary.
Yeah, I'm around there. I don't want to say exactly, but yeah, I'm around there.
Yeah, I feel you. You know, I'm trying to hit up spots down here. I was down dang, what is that? I was down there on the Saturday. I'm trying to think where I was at.
You say no afraid like you make it sound like you coming into like you going out of town or some shit.
Nah, but it's you know, this is a half-hour drive.
Man, you a slow driver come from up there way, or I forget you up there like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You near county line, right?
Nah, I'm Baltimore Pike all the way up in the mid what's the name of this area? You know, Springfield and
Springfield?
yeah.
Oh, you definitely outside of Philly and shit.
Yeah, I'm in Del County.
another county I fucking don't want to go into. Fucking they jails is vicious over there too.
I'm near Chester. I'm right down the street from the jailhouse and shit.
What, the state jail?
Nah,
You talking about where the casinos at?
Yeah, I'm right next. I'm right there. I'm near there.
Well, you know there's a jail right there. There's a state jail, right? And
Yeah.
that shit right in front of the casinos and shit. My fucking the room that I was in, I could see the parking lot and shit.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the casino and shit.
It's called Philadelphia now. Hold on, what's the name of the dang, what is the name of that fucking the casino? They changed it to Philadelphia Casino now. No.
Yeah. All right.
Yo, Mr. C, what's up?
My internet tripping. I'll be paying the Verizon down there $300 a month for this shit. They did my shit right.
300.
And that was I got two pads, one phone, a 5G internet at the house. So all that together is like $2.
Damn.
And I refuse to leave Verizon. I'm hooked. All right, so I'm gonna try this again because the internet act like it's working right now. We're gonna move to Umar and Sukihana and get you guys' opinions. So, what's your guys' feelings on that woman in that 50 cal?
Well, it froze on me, so I didn't really get to see it. But I already saw videos of her before. My son put me on.
Okay, yeah.
She's nice with that shit, bro.
She's a thumper. She is a thumper. All right, let's see what's going on, Umar Sukihana. This video is by the Real Feel TV, and he's talking about them checking each other out.
Any promo, you know what I mean? You need to get with these promo packages, nigga, because you need to go ahead on and get promoted the right way. You already know ain't no shady bitch straight up and down, because get your mind right on my picture. So we hit Sukihana and Dr. Umar picture. So we hit elaborate on it a little bit. We ain't gonna waste too much of your time. Now, here's the thing about it, man. Let's just be happy that she trying to get a piece of knowledge, man. Can we do that? Because a lot of people pass too much judgment off of one picture, man. And it's a lot of comments being made talking about what they got going on and how Dr. Umar trying to smash and all this and that. Look, man, Dr. Umar has been caught up in situations in, the past and stuff of things that y'all may have thought he was indulging in. You know what I mean? Such as the snow bunnies and all that, and he had to break that down. Sukihana does, have an identity crisis at times where she wants to be respected. In the next minute, it's tapes out, and then it's the next minute she talking about, empowering herself by, being who she want to be. She's just naturally, like this and nasty and all this and that. We don't want to get into really, bashing and things like that, but this is just what it is, and this is the aura she gives off. So I just wanted y'all to know, that a picture can mean a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And we all know the saying, we don't want to regurgitate that, you know what I mean? I just want people to realize the positive side of the whole situation. I mean, Sukihana could be out here still doing what she's doing, it's good to see her trying to get some type of enlightenment is all I'm saying, Now, what do y'all want her to do? It's like almost if she was to change into way of knowledge itself and all of this stuff like that, then y'all would bring up her past. Is that what we doing? I'm not saying she trying to change just because of one picture, because the picture can mean anything. He could be trying to, you know what I mean, do something strange for no change. I don't know, but I'm just saying in general, this is not what I think he aimed to do. I think that people is just making a big deal out of nothing, if you ask me, because at the end of the day, I'd rather for her to be taking pictures with Dr. Umar than to be out here with these tapes leaking out and all of this and that, and her getting into what she got into with YK Osiris and all this other back and forth. So we got to pick what we want is all I'm saying. So what y'all think about this picture? What y'all think really going on in the picture? Do y'all think people should be still trying to, go against, something positive somebody trying to do by bringing up their past?
All right, so we'll stop that. So what are your guys' thoughts on this? Do you think Umar has a chance to actually save her and is trying to save her? Or do you think Umar might be trying, but he just really want to fuck? What do you guys think? What do you think?
Fuck no, man. I bet you he already smashed. He felt some fucking type of way. He was trying to change her. You know what I mean? That's all it was. That bitch ain't changing, bro. That's in her DNA. She a hoe.
It is a pure DNA. Well, now, what's your thoughts, Volo?
It's about the same. The same.
Well, there you go. You know, Volo, your in-depth analysis is what we live for. Just want to let you know that. So, did you guys have any topics on your mind about anything? Any noodle shit you want to talk about?
Not really. You know, it's been the same shit all week. People don't want to tip. They want to take long to open the fucking door. They don't want to answer the phone calls. Fucking same shit, different day. I do got a little situation that happened to me yesterday though.
What's that?
Fucking, I had a homie, right? He hit me up like, yo, I'm stranded. You think you can help me out? I said, yeah, but I'm a little busy. I'm at work. Gotta wait till after 10:30 because I can't do nothing right now and shit. He's all right. Fucking 10:30, 11:30 up. You know, he never called this shit. Bro, he did some female shit last night and called me at 3 in the morning and left me a fucking voicemail. Then he called me again today, twice in the morning. Like, bro, everybody knows I'm not picking up the phone in the morning. You feel me? Then like at 7 o'clock, I noticed that I got a text. A fucking paragraph, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
Paragraph?
I'm like, yo, bro. I was like, I never said I wasn't gonna help you. I just said I couldn't do it right then and there. You gotta wait.
Right.
It's not my fault. And then he gonna tell me the excuse that he never hit me up with because he fell asleep in the car. Who fucking fault is that? You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna wait till your call at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nah, that's dead.
Right.
He had a small window. He didn't use it.
So
Then
is he straight now?
Huh?
Is he straight now?
I don't fucking know. After I snapped on him earlier, I don't know what's wrong with that nigga now. Bro, a fucking voicemail, bro.
Yeah. Modern times, man. It's their technology. It's just not like it used to be. He's mad. That's hilarious.
And not like I couldn't call him because I didn't save his number. He's one of them motherfuckers that got like 6 different numbers.
Oh, you always got a new phone?
Yeah, like how the fuck am I supposed to know what number to call you at? I didn't save it. I was busy as shit. You feel me?
Right. And Bolo, anything been going on with you?
Same thing, man. I saw that earlier on your, I didn't know about that chick. I knew Umar is on his normal psychobabble and shit. So Danica actually shared a video of him responding to the whole thing, calling her queen and all this other stuff, and
calling Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm like Jesus.
Yeah,
like he said he was like Jesus, and she was like Mary Magdalene.
That bitch don't even know how to spell any of that shit.
I know. So, Bolo, do you think Umar can save her?
Umar ain't trying to save nobody, man.
Depending how deep his pockets are.
Umar's trying to do.
Trying to wipe that bitch.
He just trying to enjoy life, man. That's all he doing.
He trying to enjoy life.
She's only going to change. It all depends on how deep his pockets are.
What happened?
She's only going to change it depending on how deep his pockets are and shit.
Oh yeah, his pockets are not that deep at all. He actually hitting her up because he wants some donations for some of her hood rat fans. Because he trying to open that school. Do you think he'll ever get the school open, guys?
Hell no, bro.
No.
What about you, Bolo?
No, that ain't the goal.
That ain't the goal? What's the goal?
Enjoy life.
So wait, so is Umar basically just a thought?
Yeah, pretty much. Psychological thought.
Excellent. You know the Millersville cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no shots to be taken at ill product, but the Millersville. No shots to be taken, but shots fired.
He said shots fired.
Shots fired and whatnot. Anything else going on? Is the city quiet now that it's hot? Everybody chilling?
Fuck, bro. Man, the city's still hot, bro. And I mean that every sense of the word and shit.
Damn. Yeah, I seen a new video. They said that Gilly finally was out because I guess it was Gilly's birthday or something today or yesterday, and the homeboy bought him a car. And people were complaining. They was like, "Yo, Gilly, why you happy? Why you celebrating getting this birthday present?" Because he's like, this was his first birthday without a son. And he was like, "Yo, it's my first birthday without my son." And this, that, and the third. But, homie hooked him up to make him feel better. So he was just celebrating that. What do you think about that? Do you think it's okay that he was celebrating getting a good birthday gift at this time?
Why not? I mean, listen. I mean, what he going through right now, I'm gonna agree with you. I don't know how that feels, and I would never want to know how that feels. You feel me? But bro, he lives in the public eye. Like he has to get back into business. You feel me? So whoever gave him the gift, like, listen, rock out, enjoy that shit. He's not gonna be able to enjoy it like he really wants to because the sun out around. But like for real, like he gotta keep strong. He lives in the public eye. He has to be doing shit. You feel me?
You gotta keep going. You can't let that shit stop you because then the people that did what they did, they won. I say, what do you think, Bolo?
Man, I can't even imagine.
I mean, me too. Can't conceive it. Can't conceive it. No child should leave before their parent. Inconceivable. And because
then he had the festival over the weekend too and shit. So like he had to keep it moving and shit. But I know deep down, I know he hurt like a motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah.
He probably he just don't want to show it and shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, he probably had his time to grieve because it was still several days before he just did the video today, and it's been almost a week. So I'm sure he did his grieving and stuff like that. But on the same hand, if you're a real person, death is a part of life. If you're a street dude, that death is a part of life. I mean, Mr. Carl, I talk all that. I want to live forever, and I'm going to live for a long time, but there's going to come a time where we're not going to be here. There's going to come a time where 150 years or 1,000 years from now, and we're not going to be here. The technician may not even be here. His kids may not even be here. But you know what? We'll still be here. And Gilly recognizes that. It's kind of like that movie. What was the movie with the Trojan War with Achilles?
Troy?
He told the dude, you got two choices. You can either be great now, but then your kids are going to die, and then eventually a couple hundred years will go by and people will forget about you. Or do you want to do some great shit that people will remember forever? And I think that's where Gilly is kind of stuck in. It's like, does he want to be great and last forever, or does he want to be that? And so I give him a break, and RIP to the young boy YNG Cheese once more, because he deserves that. Good. Any topics on you guys' mind?
Nah, not really. I'm about to get off in a few minutes though.
Oh, well, give us some final words, BAS.
Man, you already know everybody stay safe and shit. You know what I mean? These bitches ain't shit, so be careful. And niggas ain't shit. Fucking, I'll see y'all Wednesday.
It is.
All right.
Bolo, I'll holler at you, bro.
All right, Joe. Peace, God. All right, so we'll jump into the next phase, which is oops, wrong button. I said Volan Button's Techapalooza, but you know what I meant? Pokemon Zelda Gaming Report. What's going on?
I'm over here fighting a level 50. I don't even know what this thing is.
Zelda?
No, I'm playing Pokemon. Me and the boy, we've been battling.
Do you have your stuff up to 30 to a high enough level yet to play your son?
Yeah, we battled that level I guess at 35.
How'd it go?
And he couldn't match up with my Gyarados, my water dragon, and I have a bull. He couldn't match up with them, so
you crushed him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he ain't ready, son.
You know, so we played together, but we played on the same, thing today. And I've been collecting high level. I got like a level 49 Tropius, which is like a leaf dragon or something like that. And I'm fighting something right now in this level. But my problem is that my skill level ain't as high. So I'm about to fight with this high level leaf dragon that I got, but he don't listen to what I say.
Because you don't know what you're doing?
Yeah, I ain't high enough level really to train him. So I'll tell him to attack or something, and he don't attack sometimes. He'd be like, nah, then I ain't listening to you.
That's straggling. So you've been losing to the new dude?
No, I'm in
So
a high
wait,
level
how does
area.
it work? Do you fight him and lose and you just keep trying? Or is it kind of like you fight him and lose him and you can't fight him no more?
No, I fought him with level 35 people. He's level 50. 49.
Yeah.
And I fought him with 35 and I caught him. I actually caught him. So he's mine. And I'm fighting with him now, but I'm fighting a level 50 Toxicroak. And
what?
A Toxicroak, which is like, it looked like a frog kind of a thing. It's a blue frog thing. He shot some acid.
And question, what do you think the most powerful Pokemon are?
You gotta build it, man.
Is there no most powerful Pokemon? Can all Pokemons be defeated?
Well, yeah, you can. Yeah, everybody can be defeated.
Okay.
You know.
I don't know. I don't play Pokemon. I don't know. I was playing that skit for Pokemon Go. Did you ever used to be obsessed with that?
Yeah, I played it. You know.
Have you ever almost been hit by a car trying to play the game?
Nah, I don't do all that. I don't be playing. You're not allowed to play while driving a car.
Nice. Have you been playing anything else? Zelda or any other games?
Nah, I ain't been playing Zelda. I've been holding off on Zelda.
Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Any other game?
That's only game. Nah, I ain't been playing any. Oh, but yeah, that's the only game I've been playing. Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon.
All right, well, let's get into the next one. What is our SAT word of the day?
Oh yeah, Ziggy, what's the word of the day?
Okay, here is the word of the day from the SAT Word of the Day skill.
Today's SAT prep word of the day is prudent. It means someone who has good judgment and is careful and practical. It's spelled Prudent. Here's how you use prudent in a sentence. Seeking medical help is the prudent course of action. If you're enjoying your SAT word of the day, check out your dictionary's motivational quote of the day skill. Just ask Alexa to enable motivational quote of the day to hear an inspirational quote.
That was pretty good. So prudent. So me, for example, even though I'm a little drunk right now, I am always prudent when discussing presidential issues. Prudent. That means I'm very rational. So both for me, but not like right now. And whatnot. So that's a good one. What is our slang word of the day?
Ziggy, enable slang word of the day.
Okay, here's slang word of the day.
Today's slang word of the day is hangry. It's a combination of hungry and angry and is used when you get upset because you're hungry. Here's how you use it in a sentence. I haven't eaten at all today, and if I don't eat soon, I'm gonna get hangry. If you're enjoying your slang word of the day, check out your dictionary's motivational quote of the day skill. Find and enable it in the Alexa app by searching Motivational Quote of the Day to hear an inspirational quote.
Now, hangry. Now, this is a word that Dr. Umar gets upset about because snow bunnies created this word. Now, I'm going to tell you, I can use this word also. So, hangry. All of my ex-girlfriends would get extremely hangry and be a bitch. Hangry. So, that's a good one. Bolo, did you have a sentence for hangry?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good. Good. I'm sure my sentence was affectionate enough. It was hangry bitches. That ain't shit. Mr. BAS said that, not me. So that's that. So good. We're right at the 10 o'clock mark. We already did most of the stuff we talk about. I am all out of topics, Volo. What else can we talk about? You got anything?
Now I piggyback off of Elon saying changing the name to X.
We should check that out. That's some noodle shit. Let's see. Twitter to X. TWITTER. Twitter X. Let me see. So, what is your opinion on him changing it?
It's just a marketing ploy to reset it. Keep everybody on one axis, the X axis. So that way you can either go left or right, and keep us at war with each other. With Twitter, what he wants Twitter to be, just a war zone.
I mean, that's what it kind of was before. Really? Like, well, let's check it out and let's see what's going on with Elon Musk's Twitter X thing. Share.
Sorry, but please first.
Wait, what did it say?
He said first put me on a desktop. I don't know what he's talking about.
There you go. Let's see if they got.
Musk is facing backlash after he debuted a new light-up sign on top of Twitter's headquarters. Musk posted this video of the new sign in San Francisco. It features this brightly illuminated X. X is the official new name of Twitter. You might have noticed it on your smartphone. There's no longer the bird on the app. The new sign is now causing controversy in the neighborhood, though some say it's so bright it disturbs the people in the apartments across the street. The city of San Francisco is investigating if replacing the new sign required a new building permit as well. There's also an inspection to make sure it is structurally sound.
Now, I'm not going to lie.
This is how to get fit.
This sounds like some kind of stuff. How do you feel about people complaining about the X sign? And do you think it possibly because of the blinking bothers people across the street? What do you think?
How would he have it on all night or something?
It's probably on 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Or especially when it's dark. You know what I mean? So what is your opinion on that?
You do have to take your neighbors in consideration.
Okay, excellent. See, but aren't you just the most wonderful person in the world, Bolo? Aren't you just all right? I don't even ignore. No, I don't want that. I'm just looking up something for Elon Musk X. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's see if we get a more deeper aspect to this, because this is very deep. We're going to go to fire ship. All right. We're going to check this out. And I'm going to check this video out. Once again, discussing X, since Volo has such in-depth things to say about it. I mean, Volo has not stopped talking since we started talking about this issue. It's been amazing. I mean, I'm like, Volo, shut up. Shut up, Volo. Stop talking so much.
Don't
just start talking now. Don't you start talking now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, well, let's talk about X. Let's see what we got.
2023, and you're watching the Code Report. I regret to
This is
inform
supposed to
you
be the
that the
reason
Twitter
why.
bird logo was euthanized this morning and replaced with this X logo. It was designed by some random Twitter user, highly inspired by Unicode, and is accompanied by this intro video that uses a glitch animation effect that went out of style 5 years ago. This is clearly a genius 25D chess move by
Okay,
Elon,
wait,
but the big
wait,
question
wait,
is
stop,
why?
stop,
Is it just
stop,
a
stop.
hoax to draw attention?
Bolo, judging by this guy's initial statement about the 5 years ago, is this guy a hater?
a hater or changing the name, or I don't even know. I'm
No,
trying to
did
hear
you
what
just
he
not
said.
hear what he said? Can you hear the audio?
Yeah, I can, but I you know
Did
what
you
I
hear
mean?
the cheap shot about 5 years ago?
Oh, that's what they were supposed to change it?
No. Okay, listen again. I'm gonna start back. Listen again.
It is July 24th, 2023, and you're watching the Code Report. I regret to inform you that the Twitter bird logo was euthanized this morning and replaced with this X logo. It was designed by some random Twitter user, highly inspired by Unicode, and is accompanied by this intro video that uses a glitch animation effect that went out of style 5 years ago. This is clearly a genius 25D chess move by Elon, but the big question is why? Is it just...
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
He said they went out of style 5 years ago. Is this guy a hater?
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Let's keep listening.
A hoax to draw attention to the platform? Is he deliberately trying to kill Twitter? Is it because the new website uses HTMX? Or is it part of some other grand strategy that we can't even begin to wrap?
Now, Bolo, do you know why websites are using HTTPS and HTTPX?
Nah.
It's because those are the more secured versions of HTTP.
Oh, okay.
And you can't hack them.
Our heads around. A few months ago, I made a video about how Twitter open sourced its code, and it turns out that was a big mistake.
Bolo, did you notice that Elon Musk has an obsession with X, SpaceX, and so on?
With SpaceX.
Elon Musk wanted to name everything X. He wanted to name Twitter X. He named SpaceX X. All of his old businesses that he had, he also wanted to name the X.
Just the letter X, huh? No Y or Z.
All right, we're going to watch a video about that. What'd you say?
No Y or Z.
All right, Bolo. We're going to watch the rest of this video.
Mistake, because Zuckerberg forked that code and launched Threads, which was able to gain over 100 million users in just a few days, making it the fastest growing social media app of all time. Mark Zuckerberg is an absolute genius. He created Facebook, which was the first social media site for friends. Wait, that was stolen from MySpace, but he was the first person to create Instagram stories for short content that disappears. Or actually, wait, they stole that from Snapchat, but he did create Reels for short video content that can go viral quickly. Oh wait, he stole that from TikTok, which itself stole from Vine, which coincidentally used to be owned by Twitter and was shut down in 2017.
The fact that this guy keeps talking about what motherfuckers stole, do you think this guy's a hater?
Yeah, definitely. You know,
This dude's a fucking hater. This dude's a hater, bro. Let's play it.
Meta engineers even have their own special keyboards to build these features, but Threads has a big problem. Traffic is already down 70% from the peak 2 weeks after its launch, and it's already got one foot in its grave right next to Blue Sky, Mastodon, and Parler. It's pro-censorship and doesn't allow adult content, but worst of all, it forces you to look at content from the mainstream media and from a bunch of cringe influencers you don't follow. You see, Twitter is for smart, ugly people, while Facebook and Reddit are for dumb, ugly people. Then we've got Instagram and TikTok for hot, dumb people, and then finally, Threads was going to fill the gap for the hot, smart people. Unfortunately, there's just not enough hot, smart people in the world to make it work. In addition, Elon delivered a solid counterpunch to Threads last week by making the first revenue share payments to creators. One of my favorite meme accounts, Internet Hall of Fame, got a 6-figure paycheck for simply curating stupid content on the internet. In contrast, Meta doesn't do revenue sharing with their creators. The only thing you get from Meta is fake internet clout, and that means if you want to make money, you have to go to platforms like OnlyFans. But now let's get back to this name change. Why would Twitter rebrand to X? Elon loves the letter X. You've got SpaceX, the Tesla Model X, and even his own kid, X Ash Archangel.
Yes, he named his kid XAEA12, bro. This, you remember I talking about the obsession? This guy's talking about it, so he's not that much of a hater.
12. At first, I thought this was all just a joke, but I confirmed on my phone that the actual icon has changed. It looks like X is supposed to represent a universal media company that handles all forms of content, that rivals platforms like Instagram and YouTube, while providing a universal place for journalists to post content and compensating them for it. Elon's been talking about making it an everything bagel ever since he bought it last year. In fact, the concept is very similar to WeChat in China. Elon even said so himself.
Basically, WeChat's kick-ass. My idea would be like, how about if we just copy WeChat? Hey.
But WeChat is basically just a giant surveillance tool for the Chinese government. On top of that, digital privacy is under attack from multiple angles. WorldCoin just launched today.
As a presidential candidate, I support surveillance equipment.
And it's going to come scan your balls and give you a digital identity in exchange for some cryptocurrency.
Scan your balls.
Huh?
It's going to scan your balls.
I just need to watch you niggas. That's all I'm saying.
C2PA wants to require every media file to be digitally signed, and this new Web Integrity API proposal wants to add digital rights management to every web browser. And based on its GitHub issues, people seem to really be liking that idea. I think the only solution is that we start over and build a brand new internet called Internet X. This has been the Code Report. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
So he talked about Elon Musk having his obsession with it. There's a YouTube short on here I'm going to share too. I want you guys to watch that because it talks about his obsession with the letter X. Let's check that out.
Twitter is now X, but Elon Musk's fascination with the singular letter dates back more than 20 years. His obsession dates back to at least 1999 when he first co-founded an online bank named X.com. Musk served as CEO until 2001, and later that same year, the company became known as PayPal. Fast forward to 2017 when Musk tweeted that he had reacquired the X.com domain from PayPal, which had great...
That's how I wanted to get it. So did you hear? Did she hear? She said something about PayPal, right?
Yeah.
You used to want to call PayPal X. Did you know that?
No, I know that.
They just was like, no, that's not a cool name. He's like, fuck you niggas. All right, fine. We'll call it PayPal. But he wanted to call PayPal X. He's had an obsession. You said 20 years, they said, and whatnot. So that's what that was all about. Now, any comments on X, his obsession, or any of that stuff?
He has an obsession with X. You know, he keep trying to keep it simple.
I mean, Bolo,
that is,
if we could only just bottle, if we only could bottle what you have, Bolo, and sell it.
He can't go with A. You know what I mean? So he's biting off the culture. Call it X.
So he had no choice.
No, you know, Elon. He's an African American wannabe. You know.
Well, he is South African. I mean, that's basically African American, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's another good one. Excellent. Do you have any other topics or things you want to talk about?
What else did we that I missed from Saturday?
I talked about technology stuff. I don't know. Let's see. Nigga, I don't know.
Because I watched the first couple minutes or so.
So let's see. Bullen Tekapalooza.
He was talking about X, and then he jumped into the hardware aspect of it.
Yep. Oh, YouTube didn't already do all the little marks for me. Let's see. So one was a Google DRM software. I don't know what I was doing. A lot of shit. Oh, what else? Check link, and then I did some stuff from NBC, Yahoo. Oh, the history of the web police was one thing. I talked about LaMarcus Adonna Thompson, since we didn't do him last time.
That's the roller coaster guy?
Yeah, the roller coaster guy. I was talking about roller coasters and all that stuff. Yep, I was showing the roller coaster videos. The Smithsonian Channel, I showed a video about him. And he's like the father of the roller coaster in Six Flags. And I did a couple theme park reviews of roller coasters and POVs. And I was just going to roller coaster crazy after that, it looks like. So that's what that was about and whatnot. Is there any noodle stuff you think about roller coasters?
Nah, I'm trying to get to a park in the next week or two.
Oh dang. You talking about Six Flags, Hershey? What'd you think? Dorney?
Go
to Clementon Park.
Clementon Park.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes away. It's right in Jersey.
Yeah, but they ain't no
they got like one roller coaster.
Yeah, no. I gotta go 200 feet in the air.
Well, there you go. Oh, so that's gonna be
I
Hershey.
really want to go to Hershey to get on that new wooden one that they got. Was the
Have
Wild
you ever considered going to the one in Ohio?
Hopefully next year.
Okay, because Ohio is only one state over. If you got $150 for gas, you can probably drive there.
It is a ride.
Now you're gonna have to feed the boy, and he's not skinny. So okay, if you got $7,000, you can go to Ohio. He's like, yeah, that's about right. 7,000. Yeah. We're still gonna come back short $30 out this bitch. Well, that's another good thing. We got 30 minutes left, but I've run completely out of topics. The only thing I have idea in my mind is to play videos. Is there a video you want me to play?
I don't know. What is it? Noodle Free Monday, huh? I don't know what to tell you.
All right, so we're gonna go to the Volo page because Volo's page is always noodle free. Bring that shit up here. Shave it. Share it. Bring up this page. Now on your page, we got your stuff. Now, how far back could I go before when did you stop using mainstream stuff? The new Volo show or?
Yeah, any of those shows. All the first
any of
stuff
the new
is
Volos are all just you?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go to the first Neo Volo show, number 1. And we're gonna play that.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
This guy ain't listening to me.
Welcome to
the
Neo Volo Show.
Never mind.
Some music. There we go. 1 2 1 2. I was gonna do a whole introduction video. Nah, I ain't got time for all that. Like I said, this is the Neo Volo Show. We about to rock it for y'all. Spit some real quick. You know what I mean? See if y'all down with it. It goes something like this. Hoping the music, I can hear it loud enough. I do some better edits later on. So like I was saying, this is the Neo Volo Show. Sitting here chilling in the multiverse. That's right, the multiverse has you. Consumes you. Actually, We are the consumers. The new N word. It's the consumers. So as I kick my mic check, let me think. All right, where should I begin? I saw the Matrix Resurrection today, New Year's Day. Started off with the major motion picture, and actually I kind of enjoyed it. It was kind of a dope. You know what I mean? It was alright. It wasn't dope. It was alright. It wasn't completely whack, should I say? It was whack though. Let me try to make some sense out of that. Anybody that down with the Matrix, y'all, the Matrix, the first movie was our first love. Then I actually enjoyed the Animatrix. The Animatrix was dope because it was everybody's creative ideas making what they thought the Matrix was. So I did like Animatrix too. Then when the second movie came out, it was alright. I like the action and seeing Neo in full Superman mode, mental whatever cyberspace Superman mode or whatever. That was dope. So by the third movie, I was kind of burnt out by it, and I knew they was trying to get into the philosophy behind it, but it was already like, come on, it was white Jesus, like, you know what I'm saying, to be real. So this new movie, the fourth one, is actually entertaining in that it makes fun of itself. There's no real spoilers there. You know what I mean? That's just the kind of like the moral of it, like, and it is what it is. Like, it's like, all right, we're starting all over again or whatever. We're gonna do 4, 5, and 6 maybe, but ain't nobody falling for a fifth and sixth time. Like, come on. And the only reason why I watched because it was on HBO Max, and I had that for I got that for the holiday season or whatever. I'm about to cut that. In fact, let me cut that off as soon as I get off this video thing before they hit me up in 10 days for another month of this garbage. But yeah, this is the Volo Show. This is what I'm gonna be. I'm trying to do. So just gonna throw some podcasts out there in the space somewhere, see what they do. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first one of this, I guess series. I'm gonna call them mini podcasts. I ain't trying to rap for no 3-4 hours. I do a weekly show with my cousin. His show is called Philly Thing Show. I'm gonna promote that some more, and that's over on Twitch. He throws that on here on YouTube too. But I try to figure out how to throw the links and descriptions and all that stuff. Other places you can find me. My main is Facebook, but Facebook is the metaverse now. So Facebook is about to all that's going to be. All it is a hub to just hey, this is what's going on, and keep it loose. It's like, all right, let me get into this podcast and see what see if I can throw some creative stuff out here and see if I can get some likes. Hit that like button. So that's it in a nutshell. But let me tell y'all what I'm really about. Like, my son, I have a seed, 10-year-old seed, just going into the adolescence, and he needed a project, and the first thing I gave him to give to his class was hip hop. Because that's just like that's the one thing we got in common. Like he thinks it's video games, I play video games. You know what I mean? I'm an Intellivision head. Like I go way back to that. So he thinks it's video games, but it ain't video game. He ain't really into Teen Titans or anything like that right now. He's still in. Well, we watch Teen Titan Go together, but he ain't into Batman Superman yet. See, I was into Batman Superman early age. Not Superman necessarily. I was Batman, Spider-Man, Iron Man. I used to like Iron Man a lot too. But and Wolverine. Wolverine was my man. Oh, I read 100 million Wolverine comics. But I'm getting off topic. So The project I gave him when he was hip hop, it was like, you know, son, here, this is what hip hop is. Hip hop, what they tell you is just music, but no, it's more than that. It's an American culture created by the children of the 1960 civil rights movement. I'm gonna repeat that a couple more times in the next videos, not today though. Think about that. So when I was growing up, you know, Malcolm X was hip. Martin Luther King was hop. He was the movement. That was the intelligent movement. You know, we was the left. now the left is a bunch of sagging pants and innocent. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they taking over. But anyway, I ain't, you know, it's like now you hating us. I ain't hating. It's like, yo, I'm just letting you know what it really is. Like a black liberal Democrat is an oxymoron. We really don't like y'all calling us that. It's like using the N-word. You know? Professor Black Truth, he dropped the other day, it was like woke is the new N-word. And I was like, yo, you gonna kill him with that. That's over their heads. You know? That's what they doing. They gonna woke. And it's like, yo, they talking about us, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're talking about black people. That's what you're talking about. The left, that's what they talking about, black people. Democrat, that's what they talking about. You know? That's why they bring in the immigrants, and the immigrants are finding out the same thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna be on my grown folk talk on here too. It's just, you know, religion, politics, and science. Religion, politics, and science. The three congruent angles in the same equilateral triangle. Whoa. Yeah, I'm in the metaverse. Yeah, I'm in the metaverse. So, you know, I just wanted to throw the intro out there. This is the new Neo Volo show. I'm going to, you know, throw it out there. I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. About 10 minutes at a time or whatever. See if I can spark a thought. You know, it's definitely gonna be hip hop. That's what it's all about. They're trying to take over our culture. You know what I'm saying? That's all they really trying to do. They're trying to redefine our culture. Dang, why not join in space like that? Whoa, what's going on here? Am I waking up? Let me end it on this note, right? My name is Nfm-Noodle's tautology here in the metaverse. The tautology is comes from wait. Why is that in space like that? I'm gonna leave it there too. Ain't got time to be looking around. Why are you in space pointing at me? Anyway, but let me end this real quick. Then hit reset and try to figure out what's wrong with my system. I started this thing with the trying to teach the double negation. You know what I mean? There's two bad cancel each other out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, here we go. You know what I mean? People want to get deep, but I'm simplifying it to subtraction of a negative is logically equivalent to addition. So all these negative thoughts that you letting take control of your life, instead of just looking at the mountains and appreciating, you know, this was inspired by God. This is all digital. So I'm gonna end on this note. Love is true. Hate is false. Love is true. Hate is false. Love is true. Hate is false. Yeah, man. Get this control panel out. And I don't even know how long I was running. I don't even know if I could see how to see that. But until next time, drop something tomorrow, maybe. Might drop 2 tomorrow. I just had to get something up on the first day of the year. And let's make this 2022. And I'd say 2020 TOO. Because let's go, Brandon. I mean, disrespect is crazy, yo. But till the next episode, peace, compassion, unity. Keep having fun. You know what I mean?
All right, so that's one right there. So, Vol, do you have any basic explanations of that video to give people clarity?
While I'm listening to it, like, you know, that was my first time with the Oculus recording something on it. And, you know, the metaverse uses, what is it called? Fusion. What's the name of their thing? Their Twitter. What's the name of their Twitter?
X?
Threads.
Threads.
Yeah. No, there's this, the metaverse is Threads.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the Facebook Threads. And like, so how are they going to integrate their software to be more unique than X running on their on their hardware? Because, you know, what's name's their hardware. And then, you know, the big one is when Apple finally jumps into the mix with their Apple Vision. I think that's what the challenge is in everybody trying to understand what Elon is actually trying to do. Because it's a cool little app for your phone. But how's it, you know, when we finally get interactive with, you know, other ways than laptops and phones, you know?
Yeah. Transhumanism. Here you go.
I know.
We'll do one more video.
See, I have to make videos. Mr. C told me, you know what I mean, you have to make videos in order to explain, you know, what you're trying to convey with your memes,
right?
And ideologies. When it comes to religion, politics, and science. And it's supposed to be a country of the free, where we have free speech and we're able to say what we need to say and what to say, and you know, from there build upon what, you know, made this country as great as it is. So, and what made hip hop what it is. You know, this is Hip Hop Appreciation Month, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be celebrating the culture created by the children of the 60 Civil Rights Movement.
Oh, we got a connection issue. What's going on here? You go with this bullshit again. My internet is hating. Hate. Get back to the middle.
Apply that to religion, science, and politics. With politics, I shared a couple memes. We have a senator in Rhode Island named Tiara. She's a leftist. She says she's queer. And for votes, she's actually twerking for votes. Now, I don't know how she expects for twerking for votes. That's just how weird that is. That's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, on the same note, Democrats, we have Charles Booker down in Kentucky. All right, he's running, but he's not a leftist. He's a progressive. So he's down with the leftists, but you know what I mean. Instead, he's not. They on the same team, so it's the same number line. You know what I mean. But he's leaning more towards conservative kind of family, father, life, and children kind of leftists, like Tiara Mack is on some the LGBTQ, right? So Charles Booker is trying to show that he's also down with Black Lives Matter, but in his video, he's making fun of conservatism by putting a noose around his own neck to say that's what they want to do. If he was to become a Republican, they would hang him. I guess is the ideology that he's trying to convey, but it's like you put a noose around your own neck, like Juicy Smollett, who's down leftist ideology. So that's why it's like it seems like it's a gender war going on with the Democratic Party with black people. A lot of black men is going, you know what I'm saying? Not these hoes, or you know what I mean, or my wife comes first, not these gay dudes, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't like that. So what they do is they do the sneak attack, and that's what's actually going on. But I'm just pointing out, this is channel zero. This is what they give. These are the options that the Democrats are giving you. They give you either one, be completely out of control like Tiara Mack, or two, put a noose around your own neck like Charles Booker. Brothers are still going to vote for Charles Booker, and it's going to make it seem like it's patriarchal, you know what I mean? Because he's a Kappa, you know what I mean? I was, thinking about being like, I no hating on the Kappas or the Qs or the Iotas or the Alphas. Not that type of dude that be, I see good things with male fraternities, but y'all understand male fraternities are treated like it's a patriarchal practice. That's what the war that is going on in the Democratic Party, and that's why it's like I really don't have any. It's wasting my time dealing with them. I can't deal with them anymore. And now I got a MAGA hat on, but I'm on a whole different dimension when it comes to politics. You know what I mean? Because I use science and religion to understand God's will, right? But I'll jump more to that later on. I already took too much of your time. But thank you for your time, for listening. And, you know what I mean? Stay tuned for more. You know what I mean? God, one God. That is hip-hop. See, I have to make videos.
Yeah. All right. Quick explanation of that video, Wolo.
Was that like my third one?
Yeah.
I was able to add the music to it and layer it on it. Huh?
Yeah, it was like your third or fourth one. I skipped to one at the time.
Yeah. To just me learning how to put videos together with the Oculus and stuff, and the times have pretty much been the same. We still run the Bidenomics and the whole Ponzi economics about that whole system is crazy. We're still trying to figure it out, and
Here it is. Here it is. Excellent. Final words.
All is
Oh wait,
good.
did you have any other topics you want to talk about?
Nah, I'm about to pass out because I gotta go to work soon.
Final words.
All is good. Check us out on Wednesday. I'll try to get some more stuff up on social media. I've been Xing. That's what it's called now. It's called Xing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like everybody else, I'm on X at Volo Tautology, and check y'all out there.
There it is. And that's what I'm talking about. And of course, I'm Mr. C, the Enforcer, Poppy Carl, the bad boy. Make sure you check out my new song, Paging Dr. Umar. Side note, Umar Johnson just blocked me on Twitter recently because I've been tagging him with the song. Fuck you, Umar. Just to say that, you motherfucking cunt. That's why you were hanging with Sukihana, you piece of shit. Anyway, my song is really good and has no curse words, and everybody should like it. Paging Dr. Umar on Spotify and everywhere else you can find it. Tidal, wherever, Vivo, name it. My shit's up. Let's go get it. Get out of here. We love natural women. We love curse songs. Also, remember, love is good. Life is better. And you better do something that's going to make you last forever. This is Noodle Free Mondays, and we are for the streets. We're out of here, guys. Peace and love.
Emo said he'd rather be standing